The following program contains mature subject matter. Viewer discretion is advised.
Despite his successful business career, Tim Ryan found himself deep in the throes of addiction. His struggle and quest to help others is highlighted in the new A&E documentary, Dope Man. Take a look at this clip.
129 people a day are dying from opiate overdoses. I'm the guy to help with this epidemic. I overdosed on heroin, hit 2 cars, and almost killed 4 people. I'm the guy to get them into treatment. If you want to get better, you're going to end up dead.
Got a gun and I will definitely shoot your up, bro.
She's a heroin addict. All I want is her. You're a relapse king. You make excuses. It's time to man up. I can get through to you because I've been exactly where you've been. It's one addict helping another addict.
Tim joins us today, and Tim, looks like such an interesting documentary, but you had a goal behind this, a purpose.
Yeah, I want to help people. I'm sick and tired of burying people, and I want to be that guy when someone calls up and says, I need help, I'm there. Most of the people I help don't have any resources, no insurance, state insurance. Not everybody has the luxury to have a good insurance policy, and most people won't help them. I'm the guy that does.
What, in your case, Tim, your story, what turned you around? What was your breakthrough moment?
Getting sentenced to 7 years in the Illinois Department of Corrections.
And I want to ask, did that help? Because there's that thing, do we put them in a treatment facility or do we punish them and put them in prison?
For me, walking in at 158 pounds with a $500 a day heroin habit, sick, defecating myself, vomiting myself for 2 weeks straight, that was it. That's where I surrendered to God and said, the gig's up, I'll turn my will over to you.
So going cold turkey and going through withdrawal, that just was...
That was it, but my wife of 18 years divorced me. We lost our home in foreclosure. I displaced my wife and 4 kids. Seeing Shannon bring my 12-year-old daughter to come see me in prison in her cheerleading outfit and all the inmates gawking at her, I swore I would never do that to my kids again. And I got out, turned my life around, set up my foundation, stumbled into working in the treatment space, and then on my 21-month sobriety date, my 20-year-old son, Nicholas, died from a heroin overdose. Wow. And I'll be the first to say I helped kill my own son. See, with Nick, I wasn't a father, I was a friend. I let him smoke weed and drink in the basement. And I was profusely dope sick, and Nick came in, he said, what's wrong, Pops? I said, what do you think, I'm dope sick? And he threw 2 bags of heroin on the counter. He said, not anymore, Dad, today's your lucky day. I did those 2 bags, I went in his room and I said, Nick, what are you doing? He said, don't worry, I'm just selling a little. I said, Nick, you know what this drug has done to me? And he looked right at me and he said, well, Dad, you're a successful drug addict. And I said, why would you say that? Well, we got a nice house, he got an office in the Wrigley building. In his delusional mind, he thought I was successful because I functioned, as you did. 3 months later, we were doing heroin together. That's how my son and I bonded. That's where the disease of addiction takes you. Then I got out, my former wife and I, Shannon, did everything we could. Nick was in treatment for the 5th time. When I was 19 months sober, and I remember him saying, hey, Dad, man, we're gonna go speak all over the country. I said, let's do it, but you've got to get into recovery. 30 days later, he is in jail. He did 45 days, got out. 5 days out, I called him and I asked him to come get some Narcan, reverses the effects of an opiate overdose, and he said, Dad, I'm not on that anymore. 2 days later, Shannon called me and said he overdosed, and this is where I actually carry Nick today. I carry his ashes in this cross, and I live God's will, Nick's will every day, and you know, for me to be over 5 years clean and sober, it's got a life beyond my wildest dreams.